Oh, what's it gonna be?
Yeah, sure, I'll vote for myself.
Oh. What's it gonna be, Olin?
Whoa! What the crap?
You posted that. Embarrassing things from your past. Instagram, Twitter, but not Snapchat. You posted that.
Welcome to You Posted That! And here's your host, if a shy seagull were a person, Ian Hecox. Yeah!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to You Posted That, the show where we force our guests to face their online past.
Uh-oh.
I have to poop right now. But before I get to that, let's meet our three lovely guests.
What?
It's true. I'm holding it in as much as I can. She's an ex-BuzzFeeder who now makes videos that kind of seem like she's still on BuzzFeed. Sophia Nygaard! Next, he's the creator of the new animated series Final Space on TBS, and a man who looks like a stand-in for a much more handsome lead actor, Olin Rogers!
Thank you.
And finally, you know him as the oldest and saddest member of Barrettes and Beretta, SourceFed, the Smosh family, and now the Valley folk, Joe Beretta! All right, guys. This game consists of 3 rounds, during which we're going to dive deep into your social media posts. And at the end, the winner will win
Freshman, female volleyball, best server.
Yeah. So they're going to be fighting hard for this one.
Yep.
We get to keep that?
You can keep it.
Yeah. Well, let's just jump right into round 1. You posted that. All right, guys. I'm going to present each one of you with a post that you made on Twitter. 1 or more words may be missing. It's your job to fill in that blank. If you get it right, you get 5 points. If you don't, then 0 points, because you don't deserve them.
It's fair.
Let's jump on to the first tweet. Sophia, it's you. On the 27th of December, 2017, you said, "My blank is poised to take over 2018.
There's really only 2 options, and those are mustache and unibrow.
Oh.
I think it's mustache.
Is it mustache? Yes!
Awesome.
Yeah.
We got a ringer here.
Oh yeah, no, it's the mustache brand is strong.
Mustache content is in right now.
I need to wait for ear hair to become a big thing, because I got that down. Joe, this one's onto you now. On March 26, 2015, you tweeted, "Bitches be like blank," and it's 3 words.
Barrettes and Beretta?
I did that?
You posted that.
Wow.
That's a while ago.
3 years ago.
Wow.
We had to dig deep for Joe.
Look, that resonated with a small amount of people.
I love your picture.
Thank you.
It's the perfect picture for this tweet.
Yeah, right?
I don't know, you kind of look like a villain on The Bachelor. Right? Not in person, just in that photo.
Is that the guy that goes in for the kiss way too early?
I think his name is Chad.
Oh, definitely. So what do you think?
I mean, I'm gonna go with the only logical response, and that would be bitches be like, we be bitches.
Is it we be bitches? No! Bark, bark, bark.
More people should have liked that tweet. That's fun.
That was a fun surprise.
Yeah, for me too. I did that. That's great. I posted that. All right. Great.
All right, Olin, on July 7th, 2015, you tweeted, "There is only one blank." It's 2 words.
I have no idea. I don't even remember tweeting anything, so I don't know what this is.
Just never.
I'm curious. Show me.
Well, you gotta guess something.
Yes. You have to play the game.
It's like Wheel of Fortune. He's like, I don't want to just.
No.
Awesome guy.
There's only one awesome guy. Is it awesome guy? No,
It's
Han
almost
Solo.
correct, though. I mean, he is an awesome guy.
Sophia, it's back to you.
Gotcha.
On September 22nd, 2017, you tweeted, "Wow, I can't believe Kylie Jenner invented blank."
Babies.
Is it babies? Yes! Well done. It's a true thing. It's very true.
Yeah, she knows it immediately.
To be fair,
2017. We're over here, 2015 over here.
We had to dig deep for you and Joe.
Yeah.
Sophia had morsels, just right.
Content
Just like
everywhere.
Boom, boom.
Joe, what's up?
I've been busy.
No, you haven't.
You're right. But did you see that bitches be like bark, bark, bark tweet?
That was awesome 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good, to be
It's
honest.
about dogs.
Joe, hopefully this one's a little easier for you. This was from July 19th, 2017. You tweeted, I feel the Toy Story franchise really glossed over the fact that these poor toys endured numerous years of watching Andy blank. And that's 3 words.
This
Bark,
one's-
bark, bark.
Is it also bark, bark, bark?
Bark, bark, bark. Oh man, oh look at how many people like that one. They like that way more than the bark, bark.
That's
bark.
fine. Yeah, just keep pumping
It has to
yourself
be
up.
clever.
I wonder like which euphemism you went for, which is really all I'm thinking of.
Grow up cool.
Yeah. That's what I would say that is.
Everybody's just an awesome guy. Watching Andy become an awesome guy.
Ah man, it's gonna be close. I don't know the words for sure, but is it discover his body?
Is it discovered his body? No, it's close.
Explore his body.
I was like, whoa, what is this?
Think
Just
about
what I
all
am.
the horrible stuff you did in your room alone, and then I'll imagine your toys watching you.
Mr. Potato Head taking out his eye, putting him away.
But then Woody picking them up and being like, yeah.
Oh, that's
Well, that
rough.
got sad. Olin, it's back to you. On October 20th, 2017, you tweeted, talk to the property owner about the missing
know
blank.
this.
Whoa, whoa. Can I finish?
I can fill in the blanks already.
All right, let's do it.
Frozen pizza.
So I talked to the property owner about the missing frozen pizza. He was equally shocked and is investigating. The hunt is on frozen pizza thief. That's going to be your answer.
Yes. Get ready to dig
Is it frozen pizza? All right. Well done.
Did you catch him?
No.
Wow.
Stole the frozen pizza, gone.
Out of your fridge?
But somebody snuck into my place, stole a frozen pizza because I brought 2 frozen pizzas from Trader Joe's. The prosciutto with the spinach on
Oh,
top.
it's a good
Great.
choice.
They're
Good
great.
choice. Good choice.
Stole the friggin' frozen. I had 1 left. Gone.
Only that.
That's a nice thief.
The only thing. I
Nothing
had so
else.
many other valuables: TVs, Xboxes. They stole a frozen pizza. It's been haunting my dreams as to why only a frozen pizza. I bought 2 drop cans. One's on the friggin' fridge. The other's on the door. They have not come back.
They got smart.
I just want to know why.
You're certain.
When I die and go to the pearly gates, and that says, "Do you believe that somebody stole your frozen pizza?" I will say yes,
That's what they're gonna
because
ask.
they did. Okay?
All right.
It sounds insane. I know, but I'm telling you, it's the
Sorry,
truth.
I don't believe you.
I don't care. I don't care. I know the truth.
All I know is that Olin, you have 5 points. Sophia, you have 10. Joe, you have 0.
You suck.
And that is the end of round 1. And before we go on to round 2, let's bring down the lights a little bit. Let's get it sexy. Take it away, Keith.
Sophia has a thicker mustache than Mr. Steve Harvey. Mr. Steve Harvey. Olin, his pizza was stolen. I think he's gonna starve it. Think he's gonna starve it. Yeah. Joe getting that woody. Watching Andy explore his body. Hey, Kylie Jenner bringing all the babies to the party. And you posted there.
Yeah, Sophia and Olin.
Beware, Danger Island.
I am genuinely sorry.
Archer, Danger Island. All new season premieres tonight at 10. Only on FXX.
Yeah, Sophia and Olin. You guys rock.
On to round 2. What are we playing? What are we playing on this one? What is this one? What is
I
this
don't
one?
know where I am.
I believe it's Is This Funny?
Oh,
So, in this round, we're going to show you guys some tweets that you guys have posted, and your name is going to be blocked out. You guys will all have to vote on whether you think it was funny or not funny. If the majority deems your tweet funny, you get 5 points. If the majority deems your tweet not funny, you get 0 points. This first tweet, this person said, A, me, C, D, E, F, G, and he said, B school.
Dude, what?
What does the word funny mean?
Well,
I appreciate
If you
that
laugh.
so much.
what do you guys think? Oh!
Oh! Oh my God!
Wow, we got a tough crowd here.
This is rough.
Tough crowd. All right, let's see who said that. Joe. I'm sorry, Joe. I feel like that.
I had no idea that was me. I did that? I don't like it as much now. Really?
I tell you, 2015 was a weird year, yo.
Bark and bee humor.
Man, I was stealing pizzas and real drunk most of the time.
Was that around the time of the Bee movie?
I don't know.
Ooh, no, I think B movie is way before. There's no excuse for that tweet.
I liked it and then I hated it. I've come full circle. I like it again.
I
think
like
it's real
it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good job. Too bad they hate it. So you stay at 0.
Great.
Let's see the next tweet. Trying to eat chips quietly always makes chips 10 times less enjoyable.
Truth.
Is that funny or not funny? Doesn't have to be a joke if you went.
That's pretty funny.
Maybe it's
That's
funny.
pretty funny. I'm gonna give that a thumbs.
Yeah?
I mean, I agree, but I don't know if I would laugh.
Oh.
Imagine somebody eating chips all quiet, like imagine that.
But it doesn't say it.
Trying to slowly crunch a chip.
Gee, he's really fighting for
Yeah,
this
but you're
one.
like now you're explaining it a lot.
Oh. Sophia gave a thumbs down. Was it? Oh! Let's see who said that.
I relate.
Olin.
Look at that likes, okay?
Oh.
How many people agree with that?
Okay, I would like the tweet, but I'm not laughing because I agree with you.
Oh.
Like, it's not like I'm not like haha. I'm like
Look, that's comedy right there. All right.
Tweets don't always have to be funny. It just has to be, relatable.
They just didn't see the vision behind the tweet.
Division. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's move on to the next one. This person said, wow, my dandruff is really snowing up today.
Ha.
Let's see. There's only one other person this could be.
I mean, I voted no on both of theirs, so I don't think this one's gonna get any points either.
I mean, I suppose I could relate to that, but it's not
Scalp
really funny.
issues are relatable.
Facts are fun.
Oh. What's it going to be?
Oh, for me?
Everyone's
sure,
got to
I'll vote for
vote.
myself.
Hey.
What's it going to be, Olin?
True curveball.
Wow.
Didn't expect that
I
one,
think
huh?
we just got Shyamalan right there. That was quite a wow. All right, well, let's see who said that. Sophia.
Oh, who likes on that one?
Way to
I
go.
think we had the same.
I saw the vision behind it, okay?
All right, let's see this next one. I've been telling every Starbucks barista in LA I go to for the past 4 months that my name is Half Pipe, crying, laughing emoji face.
That's pretty awesome.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, wow.
Me too, guys.
Let's see who said it. Yay! Well done. Well
It
done.
kind of fits. I feel like your name could be Half Pipe.
Half pipe, right?
Yeah.
They just write it on the cup.
They don't really care.
They don't really
It's
care.
like, all right.
They're void of all enjoyment at Starbucks.
True.
That's true.
It's true.
Let's see the next tweet. If someone ever makes a Twitter movie, it better have exactly 140 characters. Well, this was posted before 2018.
I already know who that is.
It's a great 2012 tweet.
Yeah, man, I feel like if you explain it for 10 minutes, it's really funny.
What do you guys think?
I'm gonna go no on this.
Oh, well, you might as well vote anyway,
Yeah,
just for
no.
the heck of it.
I mean, imagine a movie with 140
That's
characters,
so
though.
many. It'd
That's
be
a
a
lot.
bad movie.
That's a vine, right?
That's.
Oh.
Let's see who posted that. It's Joe.
Oh, 2012! Hey! All right!
I didn't even know.
Why did more people retweet it than like it?
It was just different then.
So people need to see this dumb crap.
It was a different landscape.
I wish I could change my vote now after seeing 2012. Yeah.
Well, let's see the next tweet. But what if I'm not going back to school? Where are my hacks? Good YouTube joke.
That's awesome.
It's a good YouTube
That's
joke.
good. Yeah, that's relatable.
What do you guys think?
Uh-oh.
You're the deciding factor. What's it gonna be? Oh! Let's see who it is. Sophia!
Hey!
Damn, just straight killing it.
Crushing it. Joe is
you.
terrible at this game.
I like that there's no question mark, so it's more like just a statement.
Where are my hacks?
It's more of a demand, yeah.
What are my hacks?
Sophia, you have 20 points, leading. Olin, you have a respectable 10, and Jesus, Joe.
Dude,
I knew it was a mistake bringing him on.
I know. Yeah.
Get ready for a comeback.
Before we go on to round 3, let's bring down the lights again. Scotty, Keefe, take it away.
1, 2, 3. Olin's gonna eat them chips. Joel's ABC's group use a fix. Drink for half pipe, dirty trash. Sophia's scalp is super dry. Say super dry. It's super dry. Say super dry. It's super dry. Say super dry. Super dry. Sophia's scalp is super dry. Yeah, y'all posted that.
Tonight, will they survive? Danger Island.
I would just murder that.
Me too.
I meant sexually.
I meant murderly.
Archer, Danger Island. Premieres tonight at 10. Only on FXX.
Yeah, y'all posted that.
On to round 3, clickbait.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. In this round, you'll be presented with a video title from another contestant's YouTube channel with 3 of their possible thumbnails that that title is attributed to. If you guess it correctly, you get, God, Joe, you just really had to screw this up. If you get it correctly, you get 25 points. If you get it incorrectly, you lose 10. Yeah. Yeah.
Who gives a crap anymore?
Joe, you will be guessing from Sophia's thumbnails. Ooh. And the title is Trying Clickbait Beauty Hacks from Facebook. Let's see the first photo. It's Sophia with a bunch of crap on her face. Sophia with a bunch of crap on her face. And Sophia with a bunch of crap on her face.
All right.
I stand by those videos. They're all great.
Okay, context clues here. The Facebook, I feel like the phone there could be throwing me off because you would use the Facebook app and then you're doing that there. But that looks like that might be a different app, so I'm not going to go with that one. I'm going to go with what looks like petri dish full of hair that you confiscated from somebody in their sleep that you were stalking on Facebook. Option 1.
Is it option 1?
Yes!
Well done. Well done.
Oh, the narrative is almost complete.
It hasn't changed yet. Wait, and go ahead. Yes.
The narrative is almost complete.
All right, it's on you. Now I'm getting serious now. Okay, come on.
All right.
Half pipe is coming out.
Yeah.
About to be full pipe up in here. Do it.
Olin, you'll be looking at Joe's thumbnails. Your title is Joe Beretta Vine Compilation 2. You got Joe Beretta naked as he always is with the football. Joe Beretta, I don't know, just looking like Joe. And Joe pointing at a truck.
Oh, man.
But that means there was a Vine compilation 1.
I almost feel like all of these are Vine compilations too, but I'm gonna go with the first one.
Any reason?
You know what? No. That looks like a compilation 1.
Yeah.
Let me go
all of his
with
good
the
stuff
last
was in
one.
this one?
Yeah, the last one. The last one right here.
Is it the last one?
Oh, the narrative is complete!
Enjoy your pizza, Olin!
Sophia.
Yeah.
It's all up to you.
Okay.
So you will.
Am I in last place right now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So
you'll be guessing from Olin's thumbs.
great.
Your title is Melting Pain. Let's see the first photo. Him grabbing his face, possibly in pain, but also maybe laughter. Him holding onto his face, possibly in laughter. And him holding onto his face, looking like he's constipated, like I am right now.
Well, the thumbnail I like the most is the third one.
Ah.
Is this a recent video?
Hey, follow your heart, you know?
I'm gonna go with the third one. As a viewer, I would click that one, which is why I'm saying
Before we reveal, can we get some dramatic music? You said it was the third one? Is that what you said? You said it was the third
Yeah.
one? Is it the third one?
No.
No! I'm sorry, Sophia. That brings you down to 10 points, which means Olin is the winner with 35 points. Well done, well done. Shane, let's all come out here. Shane, present Olin with his award.
Olin, congratulations. It looks like you are the freshman female best server.
Good job. Good job. Is there anything that you'd like to say out there for all the peeps?
Just try your best, believe in your dreams, and soar high.
Great.
And you can achieve anything like this, okay?
Great. Well,
I wasn't done. I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry.
And just believe in yourself
Well, that's it. I'm sorry we ran out of time.
and the team
thank
that's
you.
behind you.
Thank you so much to Olin, Sophia, and Joe. Goodbye. Embarrassing things in your past. Instagram, Twitter, no Snapchat. You posted that. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of You Posted That. If you want to see the episode with Markiplier, Steven Suptic, and Lily Marston,
The kangaroo's pouch provides comfort and security for the little ones inside. Possibly the inspiration behind Hanes Comfort Flex Fit with a breathable pouch. That and probably this. Hanes Comfort Flex Fit.
Who is Thanos? Let me spell it for ya. T is for Tesseract, ripping holes in space-time. H is for him, you'll see. A is for Aether, it's anything at all part of Thanos theory. N is for necklace, not Agamotto. O is for orb. Really? S is for Loki's scepter. It's a film theory. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Film Theory, the show that's willing to take the 8-hour bullet that is watching Marvel's Inhumans so you don't have to. Today I'm going to be digging into one of the most burning questions leading up to Avengers Infinity War. Where is the Soul Stone? The 6th and final Infinity Stone. And there were a ton of expectations that it was going to appear in Black Panther, seeing as how that was the last film in the franchise before Infinity War. But then the movie came out and nothing. As Black Panther's director Ryan Coogler put it,
I love the Infinity Stones as much as any comic book fan. It's just Wakanda kind of has this, already has this thing, which is vibranium. For us, that was special enough. So to throw in something like another special thing didn't feel right.
So where's this thing hiding? Well, I don't know what all the internet hoopla's about, because here's the thing. We've already seen it. It is literally hiding in plain sight. So here's your spoiler alert for the whole of the MCU, as today we're gonna weave through the massive plot of the 18-movie, 10-television show Marvel Universe to find the real answer to where this glowing piece of radical rock has been hiding all along.
Before creation itself, there were 6 singularities. Infinity Stone.
You know how in school you have mnemonic devices like "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally," where each letter is there to help you remember the proper order of operations, parenthesis, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction? Well, if you want to impress your friends as you walk into Infinity War later this week, the locations of the Infinity Stones function largely the same way. All you need to remember is Thanos, just like the SpongeBob song I sang at the beginning of the episode, because each one corresponds with a letter in Thanos' name. T is for Tesseract, which hides the blue space stone. As confirmed by the Infinity War trailers, we know Loki has it, stealing it away from the treasury of Asgard at the end of Thor Ragnarok. H, well, I'm gonna get to that one later. A is for Aether, which honestly means nothing to you if you skipped over Thor the Dark World. And who could blame you for that one? Thor the Dark World literally cured me of insomnia I was having a couple months back, so put that one on your Google Play review score. Basically, the Aether is just a bunch of raspberry jelly sandwiched between 2 rocks with the superpower of making the final battle really difficult to see. Since Asgard already had the Tesseract at the end of Dark World, they were totally like, yeah, thanks but no thanks, guys, but we already got one of these ultra-powerful stones. So instead, they hand it off to this guy, the Collector, at the end of the movie. And during Thor's awkward bath time in the middle of Age of Ultron, we see the raspberry jam solidify into the red reality stone. N is for necklace, which refers to the Eye of Agamotto, Doctor Strange's time-controlling amulet, which, fittingly enough, contains the green time stone. But as far as I'm concerned, it might as well be called the Retcon Stone, am I right? Get it? Because once you can reverse time, literally nothing has consequences. Up top. Okay. No one's giving me a high five. It's all right, it's all right. Anyway, the O in Thanos stands for Orb, the quest item from Guardians of the Galaxy that hid the purple Power Stone, the stone that destroyed the Collector's Museum and wound up in possession of the Nova Corps at the end of that movie.
But he's not, and I'm quoting him here, 100% a dick.
Do you believe him?
I don't know that I believe anyone's 100% a dick, ma'am.
And lastly, as if the cast of Thor didn't have enough access to ultra-powerful space rocks, S is for Scepter. Specifically, the scepter used by Loki throughout the first Avengers movie to control people's thoughts and actions. Age of Ultron reveals that inside of that glowing blue gem was, surprise, surprise, a glowing yellow gem. The Yellow Mind Stone. It was like a Kinder Egg surprise opening YouTube video, but done on a $1 billion scale. Anyway, Ultron puts the Mind Stone into the still developing Vision, where it still sits for now. Now, obviously, I'm just telling you this theory because it's more fun than it is serious. Doing things like reducing the Eye of Agamotto to being called a necklace is just trying to shoehorn the letters into the right places to come up with a cool acronym. I mean, guys, I just came up with the next really cool theory about this. Get ready to cover this one, Screen Rant. I present to you the breast theory. Ball, rod, eye, aether, sovereign, tesseract. Somehow I don't think the breast theory is going to be quite as popular as the Thanos one. Anyway, the fun thing about the Thanos theory is that, as you can see, I left out H. And honestly, after reading online theories and doing my own research, the most likely place to find the Soul Stone both relate to the letter H. Either Heimdall or him. Yes, there are plenty of theories circulating around online for everything from Tony Stark himself being the Soul Stone to this orange-tinted planet we see in the trailers for Infinity War being a world inside of the Soul Stone. But here's the thing. From an evidentiary standpoint, Heimdall and him are the only two theories with substantial enough backing to be considered plausible. So let me first go through the Heimdall theory because personally it's my favorite of the bunch and the one that I'm rooting for to happen. And then I'll cover the him theory, which honestly seems very clearly where this whole soul train is headed toward. One thing we know for sure is that the Soul Stone is colored orange. We see as much in the Collector's screen when he's describing the Infinity Stones to the Guardians of the Galaxy. And throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe, when a character gets exposed to an Infinity Stone, their eyes glow in that color. Ronan the Accuser in Guardians, purple eyes only after he gets the Power Stone. Hawkeye getting possessed by the Mind Stone in Avengers, blue eyes, but remember that was back when the Mind Stone was still blue. Even the Aether in Thor the Dark World makes the eyes of both Jane Foster and Malekith deep red. So who just so happens to have himself some orange eyes? Heimdall, the all-seeing, all-hearing guard of the Bifrost Bridge. And it's not just that his eyes are orange, but his eyes also get a fair amount of screen time. Dramatic close-ups, scenes in which he's giving sight to others, and probably most suspicious of all, Thor's vision in Age of Ultron, where he actually sees the other 5 stones. Heimdall in this scene, blind. His orange eyes have disappeared. Perhaps the Soul Stone has been removed from his body and thereby leaving him sightless. Heimdall even explicitly says in Thor 2 that he can see 9 realms and 10 trillion souls. Whether stone-related or not, Heimdall just naturally has a connection with souls. Not to mention, when Heimdall first appeared in Thor, he was wearing a suit of armor with an orange stone in its chest. And with Idris Elba, Heimdall's actor, going on record to say that he wants a bigger part in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, having his character be in possession of the last and most mysterious Infinity Stone would be a great excuse to bring him more into the spotlight. Or, alternatively, if it's hidden inside of Heimdall, kill him off and bring back Elba as someone else. So honestly, that's my personal favorite theory because it follows the rules of Chekhov's gun. Someone or something that's already been introduced into the series contains this magical MacGuffin. But here's why it probably won't happen. If Heimdall truly has the stone, that would now make it 4 stones out of 6 that had been in the hands of Asgardians. And it would make it the second stone out of 6 where it's actually inside of one of the characters. We also know, based on the end credit scene of Thor Ragnarok and the trailers for Avengers Infinity War, that Thanos catches up to the Asgardian ship where he takes the Tesseract from Loki. We see him add the blue gem to his gauntlet. But then, who else is on that ship? None other than Heimdall. And with Thanos having a natural connection to the stones, it would be odd for him to get one and not the other. Just not a very efficient trip. Plus, we get plenty of close-ups of Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet and it only has a couple stones. Unless, of course, the trailers have been CGI altered to hide that Thanos has the stone in his gauntlet already, like they hid Thor's missing eye in Ragnarok. But again, I don't really think that's the case here. Because like I said, we've seen the Soul Stone already, so this whole big mystery feels kind of moot. The Soul Stone is here. It's the glowing rock at the top of this birthing pod at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I don't know why none of the other online theories have talked about this thing. You notice how it's slightly bigger than all the other Infinity Gems, just like the gauntlet space for the Soul Stone? It's even glowing a yellow-orange, which totally fits the color. And if you're wondering about color and whether that's yellow or orange, Thor's vision in Age of Ultron actually makes the Mind Stone look to be more orange than it is yellow, so color correction on these two stones is a bit wacky right now.
I think I shall call him Adam.
Now, if you're not a hardcore comics fan, you could be forgiven for not knowing the bizarre story of Adam Warlock, savior of Counter-Earth and ultimately half the universe. In the Earth 616 timeline, which is the primary Marvel Comics timeline, Adam Warlock was originally created by a secret group of human scientists on Earth called the Enclave. Back then, Adam simply called himself him. See, that's where that H in Thanos comes back. When he rebels against his creators, the cosmic entity known as the High Evolutionary gives him the Soul Gem. In Avengers Annual number 7, Thanos becomes the first to use the 6 Infinity Gems in unison. He's only able to be stopped by the collective forces of the Avengers, Adam Warlock, and Captain Marvel, who, wouldn't you know it, was recently revealed and who happens to have a movie smack dab in the middle between Infinity War Part 1 and Infinity War Part 2. But Adam's connection with the Soul Stone isn't just in one comic series. I mean, sure, in the Earth 616 universe, Warlock is often seen as one of the few beings powerful enough to stand up to Thanos, so it makes sense that he would appear in the MCU to stop him in Avengers 4, but the Soul Gem Adam Warlock connection spans across all the alternate universes. In the Marvel animated universe, the Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon reveals the Soul Stone is with Adam Warlock.
His gem's getting dark.
In the alternate reality of Earth 91119, the Soul the Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon reveals the Soul Stone is with Adam Warlock.
His gem's getting dark.
In the alternate reality of Earth 91119, the Soul Stone is in Adam Warlock's possession. And on and on. The two are practically inseparable. So inseparable, in fact, that when you look at the list of characters who've actually used the Soul Stone, there's not a whole lot of other ones who've touched the thing. There's Thanos, there's Adam Warlock, there's Doctor Strange, and that's really about all the names that you would recognize who currently exist in the MCU. Well, all except for one other, Nebula, the angry blueberry from Guardians of the Galaxy, Thanos' adopted daughter and Gamora's adopted sister. Yep, of all the characters in this extended universe, she's the other person to ever be considered a previous owner. And here's why that's interesting. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2's plot begins with the Guardians destroying a giant monster in exchange for Nebula, who's been captured by the Sovereign. But what was Nebula doing there on the planet in the first place? We're told that she's been caught.
Our soldiers apprehended her attempting to steal the batteries.
And sure, we're told throughout the movie that these batteries are valuable.
We'll take them batteries. They're worth what, $250,000 on the open market?
And that they're powerful.
The batteries, they are exceptionally combustible and could destroy the entire fleet.
But Nebula as a character isn't driven by money, she's driven by revenge.
As a child, my father would have Gamora and me battle one another in training. Every time my sister prevailed, my father would replace a piece of me with machinery. So after I murder my sister, I will buy a warship with every conceivable instrument of death. I will hunt my father like a dog and I will tear him apart slowly. Piece by piece.
She isn't out for fortune, she is actively trying to kill Thanos, and the best way to do that would be with an Infinity Stone, the last Infinity Stone, the Soul Stone that she knows happens to be on the Sovereign planet and that winds up powering the Adam Warlock rebirthing chamber. At the beginning of the movie, clearly the Infinity Stones are on Nebula's mind.
You hate me? You left me there while you stole that stone for yourself. And yet here you stand, a hero.
This line might be easy enough to write off as a simple reference to the first film, but even still, it feels out of place. If you really stop and think about it, this line reveals what Nebula's thought process could be here. Step 1, steal the Soul Stone. Step 2, kill your family. Step 3, profit. Now, I can hear some of your Vulture cosplay feathers ruffling already because Adam isn't officially slated to appear until Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and MCU head honcho Kevin Feige officially claimed that Adam won't be in the Avengers movies. But remember, he also claimed that Captain Marvel wouldn't be in Infinity War. And let's just see what the Russo brothers have to say about that one.
Yeah, we have some great female characters in this. Captain Marvel is in it, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch.
Honestly, we have to accept that sometimes studio executives are trying their best to hide cool surprises so that it doesn't ruin things for the audience. Hiding a big reveal like the location of the last Infinity Stone and the one character most likely to stop Thanos makes perfect sense if you're in his shoes. Here's the thing, there are going to be more than 60 characters in Infinity War, and Thanos is going to have to go from 0 Infinity Stones to at least 3. From this clip, we can tell that Thanos will start by acquiring the Power Stone, then move on to acquiring the Space Stone. Right now, neither of those stones are anywhere near Earth, with the Power Stone being guarded by the Nova Corps and the Space Stone being in Loki's possession in the Tesseract. A leaked scene also left lets us know that Thanos goes looking for the Reality Stone and that the Collector claims to have sold it. We can also assume that Thanos doesn't have the red Reality Stone when he gets to Earth, as evidenced in this shot when Captain America incredibly stops Thanos' gauntlet. That means that by the time he leaves Wakanda, at best, Thanos will have the Power Stone, Space Stone, and Mind Stone ripped free from Vision's head, and then maybe he goes to search for the red Reality Stone. This means that it's gonna take Thanos about 1 movie to collect at least 3 and maybe 4 Infinity Stones, and that's already a ton of stuff to cram into the space of 1 movie. With another Avengers movie coming out just around the corner, it would make perfect sense that the next movie would center around his quest for the rest of the stones. So there you have it. The Soul Stone, in my humble opinion, should be kept within Heimdall, but it's probably more likely in Adam Warlock. Either way, we probably won't get a good look at the Soul Stone at all until Avengers 4. I also wouldn't be surprised if it didn't show up at all in either Infinity War movie, with it being the primary MacGuffin for Phase 4 of Marvel. Or who knows, Marvel might just pull a Star Wars and have Thanos throw the completed Infinity Gauntlet off a cliff. But hey, that's just a theory. A film theory. And if you're like me and you're bummed out that you won't get to see a Soul Stone for another 2 movies, take consolation on YouTube, in the form of lots of videos about shiny rocks. Now, I've talked about this before, but I've had a fascination with shiny gems, crystals, and rocks that probably have magical powers for as long as I can remember. So when I'm not theorizing about Infinity Stones, I still love learning about their real-world equivalents on the internet. And my favorite channel for gemology research is JTV. JTV's run by Natalie, a real-life gemologist who asked if I wanted to collab for an Infinity Stone themed episode, and I was totally like, heck yes, because she's an amazing resource for any kind of research related to gems in your favorite movies and TV shows. Like for instance today, what stones would you need to buy if you wanted to own your own set of real-world Infinity Gems? She does 2 videos like this a week where she analyzes all kinds of rocks, minerals, and metals from movies, TV shows, or around the world, and she comes to some pretty mind-blowing conclusions about them. It's a lot like theories, but around a very specific type of science. So if you're into gemology, mythical stones, or simply rocking out, head over to her channel by clicking the box you see on screen and giving her a subscribe. If you especially liked this theory, then you'll be really into her video comparing Infinity Stones to real-world gems. Or if you're feeling a bit more nostalgic, then check out her 3-part series on Steven Universe gemstones. So seriously, get your sparkle on and go show a fellow YouTuber some support. Diamonds aren't a girl's best friend, subscribers are.
all-new 2018 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross, starting at $23,295.
Sup fam, it's your boy again, and you know what time it is. Fortnite video time! And today I'm joined by my friends, Drake and Ninja. That's seriously who these guys are, so putting their name in the title of this video is totally not clickbait! Now, a lot of you have been blowing up my feeds lately saying that I fake my videos, that I have someone else play for me, and that I just kind of sit here and react. Well, that is totally not true. I mean, why would I lie? Except to make myself look better and rake in those sweet, sweet YouTube dollars! So today, even though your accusations totally don't bother me, even if they do kind of bother me, I am gonna show you my hands while I'm playing. Haters gonna hate. Boom! Let's do this! So here we are playing Fortnite with my boys. Drake, I hear you're a fan of this game. Oh, boy, look at that sick kill. Wasn't that a sick kill I totally just got? Yo, Ninja, aren't you jealous of that kill? I hear you're pretty good at this game, but you know I'm better, right? And you can totally tell it's me playing because you can see my hands right now live in that upper right-hand corner. Yeah, Fortnite! Cool. Huh, kind of bored of this game. Anyone want to strip? No? Alright, let's get Froyo. Froyo YOLO! Internet, welcome to Game Theory, where it is officially the end of Battle Royale week. So far, we've scientifically proven that the Tilted Tower meteor should have completely reinvented the Fortnite map, and we've disproven all that scaremongering around Battle Royale games causing kids to become more violent. But today, I wanted to ask an even more important question. Can I prove that there are positive effects to playing these sorts of games? Parents and news outlets often claim that video games are causing violent loners and social outcasts. But, is that really true? I mean, games like Fortnite and PUBG are online with other people. Most players like to play with other friends, form teams. So can playing Battle Royale style games help make gamers more comfortable in social situations? Are they making you new friends? And most importantly of all, can I prove it with science? Since, you know, it'll make people more likely to believe what I'm saying. Again, I had the hypothesis that they are. My hypothesis here was that games like PUBG and Fortnite were actually helping gamers create new friend groups and making online gamers better socialized relative to others with similar personality traits. With that being said, let's see what the data showed. As a quick reminder to help figure this out, I asked you all to complete a survey. 330,000 of you responded from countries all over the world. The US, Canada, Spain, Brazil, you name it, it was in there. Even some countries I'd never heard of, like Your Mom and Your Mom Gay, which I can only assume is like the relationship between Virginia and West Virginia. Your Mom Gay, the Democratic Republic of Your Mom Super Gay. Other represented countries included Tighty Whitey, Timid But Rages a Lot, and What Is Nationality? My Name Is Michael. It's odd you never see that nation represented at the Olympics. I really would love to see their flag. Then, whether you were from America the Dank, the good old US of A, or any of the other 120 different ways of writing the exact same country, I asked you all to tell me which Battle Royale games you were playing, a bit about your gaming habits, and then some information about your personality via the Myers-Briggs test, which breaks down your core personality into one of 16 different categories. The first key finding was that regardless of whether I was talking about Fortniters, PUBGers, bothers, or neither-ers, the distribution of personality type was largely the same. Nearly 25% of all responses fell into the INFP category, known as mediators. To let you know how unusual that is, only 4% of the population is that type, and yet here it was in the data, 25% of you guys responding, nearly twice the size of the next closest category was the mediator type. It's crazy! Now, mediator personalities are more often than not reserved and shy. That's where that introverted I comes in at the beginning. As a result, mediators often feel misunderstood. They have a tendency to withdraw into a form of hermit mode, figuratively, and sometimes literally hiding away from the outside world, seeking escape via their passions. And passionate they are. For despite that quiet exterior, they have a fiery inner emotionality which leads many to express themselves through art, writing, poetry, social media, and of course, video games. In a tight race for second place were the pattern-loving logicians, INTP, the 3% of the population who immerse themselves in debating ideas and theories, and the independent charismatic campaigners, ENFP, the 7% of the overall population who crave freedom and creativity, who still see life as a puzzle but work through it via emotion rather than logical reasoning. So between those three types alone, you had nearly 165,000 of our total responses, about 50%. And yet, if you were to add those three types up as they appear in the outside world, it would only account for 14% of the worldwide population. It's crazy how the personality distribution of gamers can be so vastly different from the overall world population, right? Oh, and if you're wondering who's doing all that shouting over voice chat, it seems to be coming from a few bad eggs in the ESTP type, the entrepreneurs, described as the eye of the storm, the type to leap before they look, the ones who lead a life of risk and the ones who are bluntly honest. According to the personality assessment, they tend to break the rules and live by their own moral compass, and based on our data, they're also the ones who are least likely to turn off voice chat by a huge margin, an enormous 66% choosing to keep it on. Compare that to the average for introverts at 44% and the average across all extroverted personality types at 58%. Now, one thing that those personality stats showed was that, while yes, battle royale games tend to attract more extroverts, there seems to still be a majority of quiet introverts playing these sorts of games. Our data gave it a 60-40 split. So were these players socially stronger than introverted players who specialized in other genres of game? If battle royale games were truly helping their players in not just the battle arena, but also the social arena, you would expect to see the numbers for both online and offline friendships increase with more exposure to battle royale style gaming, both for introverts and for extroverts. So back to the pivot tables I went to look at three groups: the battle royalers who played both games, the pub nighters who played one or the other, and the iDubbers, the ones who would say, I don't usually battle royale, not to be confused with mega fans of Content Cop. This time I moved away from the aggression and risk-taking questions from last episode and instead looked at a different series of responses, ones where I asked about both online and offline friendships. How many close friends do you feel like you have? Do you consider people you meet online to be friends? Do you follow up with people you meet in a game over things like Discord or Skype? And across every single question, the more battle royale you played, the more likely you were to report higher levels of positive social activity and satisfaction. For example, when asked whether they had a lot of friends in the meat space, only 18% of iDubbers said that they had a lot of really close friends. That jumped up a full 10 points to 28% for pub nighters, and the hardcore battle royalers were at a whopping 35%. The same held true with online friends. When asked whether they follow up with people they've met through a game, only 33% of iDubbers said yes. That jumped up to 44% for pub nighters and a whopping 53% for battle royalers. It's a huge spread of a hugely positive influence. But again, there's a variable here that we have to account for. All this could just be the extroversion talking. After all, making new friends is going to be a lot easier for people with an extroverted personality trait. And in PUBG and Fortnite's team modes, communication is absolutely essential so that you can trap enemies in that perfect pincer, or to make sure that you're not building walls in the middle of someone else's staircase. So to ensure I was comparing like with like, I separated out the extroverted gamer dataset from the introverted ones, so I could eliminate outgoingness as a potential variable here. And it was here that the positive benefits of battle royale games became perfectly clear. When introverts responded to, would you say you have a lot of friends IRL, only 11% of iDubbers said that they felt like they have a lot of friends. That jumped up to 17% in pub nighters and an astounding 22% with the hardest core battle royalers. For extroverts, the battle royale friendship boost also occurred and was even more pronounced, jumping from 40% saying they have a lot of close friends on the low end to a whopping 55%, an enormous 15% increase in the battle royaler category. The same held true with online relationships as well. When asked when they followed up with friends from games in places like Discord, introverts went from 32% yes for the iDubbers to 52% yes with the battle royalers. The data is screaming that there's a positive relationship here. But again, that's only numbers. Anyone can have a larger friend list, especially those who play a game that encourages you to build that friend list. Except here's the thing, perhaps the most positive finding of all of these episodes. These relationships are real and they're long-lasting. For both introverts and extroverts, when given the opportunity to agree with the statement, I consider people I meet online to be friends too, about 28% of iDubbers did, a number that that jumped to 44% for Battle Royalers, which ultimately means that these games are encouraging new sets of friendships that feel and behave realistically, even if they're only taking place in a virtual world. And psychologically, it makes sense. When activities performed together help build trust and understanding, a friendship can form. A number of studies done over the past decade have asked the question, can games with their physical separation and their visual anonymity create the same level of bond? A number of studies have concluded yes. Yes, they can. One fantastic study named Social Interactions in Massive Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Games even found 27% of the male players and 47% of the female players in their study to find themselves attracted to other players that they had never met in real life. Move aside, Tinder, there's a new best dating app, and it comes with sniper rifles. And I don't mean that as a sexual innuendo. And according to another study titled The Effects of Playing Cooperative and Competitive Video Games on Teamwork and Team Performance, while playing games only solo competitively might not do much, playing games with any cooperative gameplay, even competitive team-based gameplay, can help promote teamwork and positive social skills. According to, oh boy, The Effects of Pro-Social Video Games on Pro-Social Behaviors, International Evidence from Correlational, Longitudinal, and Experimental Studies, pro-social behaviors acquired from cooperative gameplay can last a long time after the gaming stops, making at least months-long improvements to social behavior. It's just too bad that it doesn't make improvements to making shorter research paper titles, huh? Am I right? Up top, slap the screen. While you're smacking the screen, rocket ride your way to the subscribe button. Cool, appreciate it. I feel accomplished now. So that's it. The numbers are clear. Battle Royale gaming not only doesn't cause increased levels of aggression, it's also helping gamers grow socially and find new friend groups. For those of you who are shy, the web is a perfect place to interact. According to a study of German internet users called Friendship in Online Gaming Among Emotionally Sensitive Gamers, shyness is usually caused by an excess of emotional sensitivity, often abbreviated ES. Those with excessive amounts of emotional sensitivity can often feel judged and stressed during in-person social interactions. Some of the separation that gaming provides, like physical anonymity, can help people with high ES communicate more clearly and comfortably, helping them develop attachments which are more difficult to make for them in person. This can do wonders to help someone who's normally unable to start building social skills at all to build a certain level of comfort before meeting in person. And who knows, maybe we'll all be the first generation to evenly distribute the social skills among the masses. We'll call it socialism. Wait, no, that's not right. When I first asked you guys to participate in this episode, I mentioned that it was my goal to prove the good that games can do. And I think between these two episodes, we were able to move toward that goal just a little bit more. As we saw in the data today, gamers represent some of the smallest percentage personality types out there in the world. And as a result of our unique combination of traits, it's hard for non-gamers to understand our worldviews, how we interact with things around us. As with anything that people don't understand, their knee-jerk reaction is to vilify it, condemn it, try to make it into something scary because it's different. But just because it's different doesn't mean it's wrong. The situation is far from the bleak picture that the outside world would paint, and by spreading awareness of who we are, and more importantly, the way our minds work, we'll be one step closer to bridging the gap. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Speaking of learning new skills, did you know I'm working on learning how to solve Rubik's Cubes now? It's no joke. I've always been impressed by people who can do it, so I'm working on learning the strategies myself. As you can see, I've got a long way to go. I don't have a whole lot of time to practice, but I am getting better with the help of our partner for today's episode, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community covering everything that you want to teach yourself. You want to teach yourself magic? It's in there. You want to learn some advanced tactics for streaming games online? It's in there. And since, as our data showed, there's a lot of INFPs out there watching, you want to learn how to be a better artist in everything from watercolors to pencil drawings to After Effects to custom GIFs to custom GIFs? There, and there. Remember when I kept talking about pivot tables in this episode and you were totally like, what the boots is a pivot table? Well, guess what? Skillshare's got you covered there too. So now you too can crunch huge amounts of data in an attempt to erase decades worth of stigma against gaming. Skillshare has thousands of classes available for you to watch and learn online. Higher quality videos than the type you're gonna find on YouTube, and definitely taught by experts in their field, not some rando with a camera. It's also more affordable than most other learning platforms out there. An annual subscription to the service is less than $10 a month, getting you unlimited access to all their high-quality classes so you can do the work you love. And not only that, but the first 1,000 people to sign up right now with the link in the description will get their first 2 months for free. So take advantage of the offer and go to skl.sh/GameTheorists, or since that's really hard to type in, just click the link in the description below. As you saw, 330,000 people took that survey. So if you are even remotely interested in educating yourself through high-quality online videos, well then get in before those 1,000 free spots are taken. That's skl.sh/GameTheorists. Now, if you'll excuse me, something different than Fortnite and PUBG, though they will be back. I've got one last PUBG Fortnite theory in the works as we speak, but that'll take a while. Next week, back to something scary.
Dude has amnesia. I don't even know my own name.
That's him. That rich playboy is the devil.
You're fired.
I have an idea. I'm here to pick up my husband.
You really my wife?
For better or worse, baby.
Overboard, rated PG-13.
Arise, warrior. The battle is about to begin.
Who said that? What the? Where are my clothes?
Put on your uniform and enter the arena.
Well, I hope you got a good floating eyeful, buddy, because you ain't seen this chemical bleach booty again. Hold it. My uniform has a lot of accessories. Looking less and less like Gotham's seedy underbelly. Oh, great. More pervs.
How long have I been asleep?
This is a really large wardrobe.
Oh. This can't be the real world. It's too yellow.
Are we down the rabbit hole or through the looking glass? Perhaps we're over the rainbow!
I have so many questions!
You're always here for one purpose. To decide once and for
Why are we listening to this giant gilded gonad when we could be kicking each other's asses?
villains.
I should have seen that coming.
Training has greatly improved since your time.
Why do you wear the mask? Enough said.
It's what you can do with it that counts. Someone's overcompensating. Thank you all so much for attending my seminar, How to Be More Than Just a One-Time Marvel Villain. The key concept here is sex appeal, and unfortunately, none of you possess it. I accuse you of being a prick. Ta-ta. How? I don't believe this. I paid 75 Deutschmark for this thing. It's not even the real Loki. Mein Gott. Smith will suffice. I'm making friends wherever I go. Agent Smith. Your appearance is lacking a key ingredient. Let's put a smile on that face, sir. Oh, thank God. I thought you were gonna... Ta-da!
Puddin'!
There's plenty of pudding to go around, sugar.
Ew, get a load of this joker.
Who am I speaking to? Do you like scary YouTube videos? Here's Johnny. Sorry I'm late. Traffic was a nightmare on Elm Street.
You killed my Jason. Don't forget, we always work in pairs. What the?
There's only room for one Dark Lord in this story.
Then it won't be the poster child for rhinoplasty gone wrong.
I see you've transferred part of yourself into another thing. Mind if I steal that idea times 7?
Plagiarism.
Did someone say Dark Lord? I don't like it, so I'm going to take a ring off it.
My wife's gonna kill me.
My precious. It is precious. You have good taste, little goblin buddy. It magically resizes to fit the wearer? Shut up. Best bling ever.
Ellen. I hear you like riddles. Don't go staking my heart. Hasta la frista, baby. I'm the most chillin' villain.
Can you stop with the cheesy puns?
Don't you mean freezy buns?
Guess not.
Damn, that's cold.
Hey, your fell beast just fell on my beast.
Everything you've built
will fall. I don't like sand. It gets everywhere.
Wow, you really suck at sand art. Who is that supposed to be? You.
I know it scares you, Davy boy. Karamari? Hey, lady, help me up.
You dirty bird. There's a pun crying out to be made here, but I'm blanking on it.
I couldn't help notice your suit has no nipples. How do you plan on feeding your young?
How do you plan on having any?
You know, I came as close as anybody's ever come to killing the Batman. I shot him in the chest. Crazy. Go back to the swamp, Shrek.
Weren't you on the good side? Good, bad. I prefer to think of myself as gray.
I went back in time and stole your mojo. Oh no.
Cheers. It's true what they say. She who lives by the psionic blade dies by the psionic blade. Abadacadabra! Was it the spell or just nature taking its course? I know what you want. Exactly what you want.
Belle, will you be my witch?
Wait till they see what I can do with just one glove. I got the power. I got the time.
What is happening to me?
I got the mind.
Too much information!
I got the soul. Well, they can't all be gems. Kalima!
Neat trick. See when I do it?
Holy Shiva!
It's fatal.
Are you going to eat that? Oh my god, it's him! Be cool, Kylo. Deep breaths.
Gramps? I don't know if you've heard, but I'm kind of on the outs with Mom and Dad. Can I move in with you? Welcome to the family. Awesome.
Khan! I was waiting for someone else to say it, but I'm not going to wait all day.
Ho, 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 ho. There goes wrath, but sloth, gluttony, greed, lust, pride. You're the one I've been waiting for.
Spray it, don't say it. Hey, Bane, are you alright?
Hey, Bane, are you alright? Die, Scarecrow! Die, Tin Man!
What?
Die, Cowardly Lion!
Now you belong to my army. Here's your induction form. Sign and initial each page. I need my glasses. Not so hot now, are you, Frost?
You're the unfairest of them all.
Told you she's had work done. Don't be dragging me down just because my wings are 100% organic. You just brought a weaponized glider to a sword fight.
Not again, bruh!
Wolf with that!
A Bowie knife. I see what you did there.
My king! Oh, the bitter irony!
I want you to kill all the humans.
You got it, boss.
Eliano!
And then she leaves and says she doesn't want to have my baby. I mean, come on. How hard is it to raise a maggot?
Oh, shut up! I'm crawling out of my skin here!
Glad I keep this handy. Hey, buzz off.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice!
I gotta tell you, I'm really happy you just said that. I'm gonna stand over here, though.
I was prom queen myself.
They're all gonna laugh at you! They're all gonna laugh at you!
Hey there, doll.
You can have him, honey, but caution. This toy contains small parts.
Evil and wriggling. I ship us. Oh, she's making me hard.
Kids, am I right? King takes queen. I'm flattered, Your Highness, but you're not my type.
Fly, my childhood traumatizers!
Ape, not kill ape. King Kong ain't got
Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
Melting! Oh, what an alien world! What world! What world!
Seems 'twas ugly killed the beast. Why did birds suddenly appear?
Are you a god? I'm a Zod. Does that count? Go Force Lightning.
Choose the form of the Destructor.
Nobody think or say anything. I could really use a tripod.
The choice is made.
Oh no.
Typical.
Yar, the moon.
Did someone say moon?
I don't know why, but I got a real problem with you, buddy. I like it on the rocks.
I'm going to give you the choice. I never had. I'll take it. Oh! Why does this always end in dust?
Defeated by common bacteria, my new weapon of choice. A two-step wolf. Nah, walk of shame. We've all been there, girlfriend.
Wanna play rough? Okay, let's play rough. Say hello to my little friend.
Jurassic pork.
Gojira! Wait, what am I doing?
Hanzo makes hats now?
Love me some Oren sushi.
Jesse, what have I been smoking? What the hell?
Say goodnight to the bad guy!
Look how they massacred my boy.
No more Mr. Roboto. Call it.
You call it.
Dave, my mind is going.
There are so few of us left who haven't been converted to the Agent Smith or Enchantress causes.
Hands up who'd rather be an ass-kicking agent in a well-tailored suit than a walking turd with 1,000 eyes.
Is it too late to switch providers?
Traitors! Prepare to be smithed. Here's the thing. I'm just gonna head on out of here. Huh. Did you think this was the real me? Oh wait, it is the real me. Oh, for Odin's sake.
Reality check.
Why did you say that name?
Yoink.
Why did you take my spear?
DC girls together.
I like what you're selling, lady. There's just one teeny problem. I'm not from DC.
I'm from T2.
Why don't you ever want to be my friend? Oh, this can't be good.
I am your mother? He's a Skywalker, all right. If you're going to scream, do it where no one can hear you. Your power's unbeatable, but it wasn't always. When will you humans learn? Why waste years developing power when you can just take it?
Lesson learned.
I should have attached an elbow strap!
Best met ever and no one to play ball.
Oh, bam! Game over.
You cheated.
Of course. I'm a bad guy. It's what we do. I could have told you that from the start, but that wouldn't have been as much fun. Boy, it's a good thing Godzilla didn't win. Not sure how he'd fit through this 6-foot white hole.
So, A boy from Marvel and a girl from DC. I'm getting a major Romeo and Juliet vibe. Do you feel it too?
I'm really more into tats than scars. Also, you seem to be lacking in a few key areas.
Oh, no. These grow back into full-size muscular appendages. All 5 of them.
I almost don't want to interrupt, but I will.
Where are you, psycho Barbie?
Who are you, mister?
You're dying to know, aren't you? It's just eating you up from the inside. Damn it! Why did I put that switch there?
Wait a second, I know you. You're an Academy Award.
Huh. The Academy Award lives inside a Golden Globe.
It's true. I have modeled my appearance on your industry's greatest honor.
Our industry? You mean crime?
I mean movies.
What are you talking about? I'm not in the movies. Although I should be.
You are a movie character.
No, I'm not. I'm a Gotham City siren.
I see what's going on here. See, she can't break the 4th wall just yet. We are movie characters. I'm played by a supermodel named Ryan Reynolds, and you're played by... Wait, you've been watching our Earth movies?
And I've recreated you all in meticulous detail to provide entertainment for my subjects.
How did you get all these different angles? I don't recall seeing a spider cam in there. Spider-Man, maybe.
It's not important.
Are you saying I'm not the real Harley Quinn?
There is no real Harley Quinn. You're the most real she's ever been.
Wait, what? That didn't happen.
It did. In Superhero Bowl 5603. Actually, it happens in almost every one.
Oh no, it's Westworld.
You don't put in this much effort for a once-off. Plus, I sell tickets to these things. It's good pocket money.
So how many times have I won?
This would be your first.
What? And her?
Also a first-timer. If you ask me, you both got ridiculously lucky.
Oh, come on! Who usually wins the Hero Bowl?
Dr. Manhattan. We've had many insightful conversations over the years. I don't know why he left a handful of you alive this time, instead of blowing you all out like he usually does. That made no sense to me.
Why don't we remember any of this? And how do you repeat a battle when everyone's dead?
I created you, and I have the power to recreate you.
You could have done that at any time? I've been a stump for days.
I've already regenerated the heroes. They're down there right now, sitting in their cells, awaiting that one word that will wake them from their slumber, with no memory of before. You two should get some rest, what with your big showdown tomorrow.
So we fight each other to the death. You regenerate us and we end up fighting again and again forever? What exactly is our incentive here?
Well, I can tell you that if you do fight, you won't experience any more of this. The show must go on. Time to regenerate the villains.
To anyone listening, you have a new message from Jean Grey. Please find shocking revelations attached. Arise.
Jean. Good heavens. You'd think I'd be accustomed to seeing blue people by now. What about purple? I take it you both got Miss Grey's message? This Oscar being has abused the power to create life. He must be stopped. We were created to fight. I say we do so. Glad to see we're all on the same page. Kurt, just the mutant. I need you to bring everyone in here.
You mean all the heroes?
No, I mean everyone. Hey guys, Deadpool here, breaking the 4th wall again. You know, I don't even see a wall. To me, it's a big open window. I just wanted to let you know that this and every Toon sandwich is the work of 2 people.
They live in Australia and they have no connections to anything. If you haven't already, you can help them just by hitting subscribe. And if you're feeling super generous, you can even sponsor their channel.
Nice 4th wall break.
Right?
Wow, Fight Club has really grown beyond what I intended.
It's not Fight Club, you idiot.
It's a battle royale on an alien world.
Talia, what have I told you about talking to strange men?
If you guys don't shut up, I'm gonna fake my death by your hands.
And just like that, she's gone.